It looked like Bria Hartley just got instant karma, bro. She out for the season. I'm here to tell you the most dirtiest player in the WNBA contract has been written, bro. And I'm here to tell you she's out for the season. Yes, you heard me correctly. Yeah, man, Bria Hartley. So Connecticut PR has released a statement. Bria Hartley is to miss the remainder of the season.
Did Bria Hartley just pull off the dirtiest play of the WNBA season and get hit with instant karma? Fans are furious after Sophie Cunningham went down with a torn MCL in a collision that looked anything but clean. What made it worse? Cameras caught Hartley smirking right after the hit, sparking outrage and fueling claims it wasn't an accident. But then came the shocking twist. The same player fans accused of targeting Sophie is now out for the season herself. Coincidence, or the basketball god delivering payback? If you're riding with Sophie, drop a speedy recovery message in the comments. Let's get into it.
This picture is going viral with Bria Hartley with the sinister grin, right? This malevolent look that's on her face right now, clearly smiling after injuring Sophie Cunningham.
From the moment it happened, you could tell something was off. The collision wasn't clean, and Sophie Cunningham absorbed all of it. She crumpled to the floor, clutching her knee without even trying to stand. Trainers sprinted over as her teammate circled around, the entire arena falling into uneasy silence. This wasn't the kind of fall you shake off. Sophie's face said it all. This pain was different, and everyone watching knew it.
Is the play that just occurred.
That's like she tries to slide over right there, and Hartley just kind of falls and makes collision with that lower leg. You see her immediately grab it. And she went down hard and was clearly in a lot of pain.
What really set the internet on fire wasn't just Sophie's injury. It was the image that surfaced seconds later. As Sophie lay on the court in obvious pain, cameras zeroed in on Bria Hartley, who appeared to smirk. Whether you call it a grin, a laugh, or just bad timing, fans saw it as something else entirely, a player enjoying the moment right after her opponent collapsed. That single frame raced across social media, igniting outrage and shifting the conversation from a bad collision to something darker, intent.
Oh, and Cunningham is down. My goodness. Should be. Scary moment as we went to commercial. Sophie Cunningham hit the floor hard, and she is being helped off the floor, heading back to the locker room.
The accusation was straightforward. That's not how someone reacts to an accident. Fans argued Hartley's smirk spoke louder than any post-game statement ever could. Once that photo spread, intent didn't matter. The perception was sealed. Even when Sophie herself downplayed it, insisting she was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, the outrage barely slowed. The disconnect was too strong. People can accept the physical nature of basketball. What they won't accept is the image of a player seeming to celebrate another's pain.
Sophie Cunningham, let's be clear here. Sophie Cunningham was targeted. Let's be very, very clear here. But Sophie Cunningham was flat out targeted by a dirty, dirty player.
And this wasn't the first time Hartley had been called out for questionable behavior, which only amplified the backlash. The smirk stung more because fans already associated her with flare-ups and cheap shots. So instead of being brushed off as an unfortunate image, it became Exhibit A in a larger case against her. Within hours, commentators were calling it the dirtiest play of the season. Headlines blasted the league, fans flooded comment sections demanding accountability, and referees were roasted for swallowing their whistles yet again. The anger wasn't just at Hartley. It was at a league that seemed quicker to fine players for speaking up than to actually punish reckless contact.
Making all kind of excuses to say that Bria Hartley is not a dirty player. Let me tell y'all something, man. Come on in here. Come on in here, man. Let me tell y'all something. If it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, eats like a duck, it's a duck, man. Come on, man. She is the dirtiest player in the WNBA right now, winning the trophy. All right? Winning the trophy for it. Don't sit here and try to tell me Bria Hartley is not a dirty player.
By the end of the week, the story had outgrown one game. It wasn't just about a collision. It was about credibility. Fans wanted to know if the WNBA would finally step in with real consequences or let it slide like so many times before. Hartley's smirk had already cemented her reputation because that single snapshot fit a narrative people were ready to believe. And that's a disturbing part. This isn't new ground for her. The question bubbling up wasn't whether Sophie Cunningham got unlucky, but whether she just joined a growing list of players left fuming at Bria Hartley's reckless style. Call it coincidence if you want, but the receipts don't show accidents. They show a pattern.
Atkins, 7 to shoot. Cardoso rolls, catch. Cardoso over the top, can't get it. Reese fights for the rebound and a foul, and this time gets a little chippy and a shove on Nelson Adota. And listen, this arena, typically we'll see some ringside fights.
Take the clash with Angel Reese earlier this season. That wasn't just physical play. It looked like Hartley reached straight for Reese's hair in the middle of a rebound scrum. Nobody mistakes a loose swipe for a fistful of braids, and Reese's reaction made it clear how intentional it felt. The clip exploded online, and before the outrage even cooled, Hartley had another mark on her record. This time it was Rebecca Allen taking the hit, shoved in a way that had fans once again pointing the finger at the same player. None of these moments drew serious punishment on their own, but that's exactly the problem. Stack them up, and the picture gets harder to ignore. By the time Sophie Cunningham went down, fans weren't asking if Hartley crossed line. They were asking who would be next.
I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. I'm so proud of you guys. I know that sometimes it sounds like just a word when we talk about being resilient, but it's not, man. It's how we live. Yeah. It's how y'all live, and it's a tribute to you. It's a tribute to your connectedness, your togetherness, your toughness, your mindset. You never give up gritty attitudes. Like, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. And
Bria Hartley's season-ending injury might have made headlines, but that's not the story fans will remember. The spotlight belongs to Sophie Cunningham. Her toughness, her honesty, and her refusal to let critics or cheap shots define her. Even from the sidelines, she's turned that moment into fuel. And while she recovers, the Fever are proving they don't need rescuing. Kelsey Mitchell keeps stacking scoring nights, Lexi Hull brings steady leadership, and Aaliyah Boston continues her battles inside. Once Caitlin Clark returns, this lineup won't just be dangerous, it'll be wide open in the playoff chase. The league failed to protect Sophie, but Indiana's already writing its own comeback. If you're riding with Sophie, drop a speedy recovery message in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.